Even after winning their last against the Mets, you just aren't quite sure what to expect. And tonight, hosting the Reds, starting off a 4-game revenge series. And after getting off to a slow, trailing start in the first, a 13-2 run capped off by a Malik Morgan 3 caught the Jacks right up and beyond. HSU shot 52.8% tonight from the field, and Morgan led the green and gold with 21 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals. To Ted Ginn Jr., on go the Jets, and no one's touching him. 88 yards for the TD. They've been on the road all May and came into their second with the Mets tonight on a 4-game losing streak. The Giants now hosting KC today, and it was Johnny Cueto on the mound for San Francisco, facing his former team for the first time since signing with San Fran, and sadly, he didn't, as they say, show them what they were missing. Cueto struggling this afternoon. Golden State now, they're gearing up for Game 3 in San Antonio, and today, the Warriors took some time to fill us in on some of those big questions we've all been talking about. And we go pro now to Edmonton, and the Sharks finally out of their season-high slump, but it was back to bad habits tonight. After a cold start, Quincy Pinkard's going to get him going. The alley-oop to Snedeker, and Lawndale closes out the first, up 13-7. Second quarter now, it's Brandon Newman taking advantage of the 2-on-1. Delano Beckles getting fancy with the all-star worthy reverse layup there, and back-to-back slam dunk. Yeah, that's right. Lawndale heads to the locker room up 36-22 at the half. UTEP commit Chris White pulls up for 2 of his 7 on the night, extending the Lawndale lead as they close out the third. Final quarter of play, and it's senior David Broster heating up, nails that 3. Check out the form. DeAndre Snedeker adds the final touches. A 16-point night for him, and Lawndale says bye-bye to their losing streak, moving back into the number 2 spot with a 76-48 win. Now try to keep your cool, Scott. MVP Cam Newton and crew in Oakland yesterday against the Raiders, who haven't dropped a game since October 16th. Up 17 in the third, Derek Carr, his pinky finger gets smashed a little bit. He heads in for treatment, but don't worry, he'll be back.
You guys are starting a trend of making school history and also closing out fourth quarters. How do you feel about tonight's game?
We played very well down the stretch.
Decisive first half, but we saw Maricosta's ability to close in quickly. How do you stop that?
We have to do it.
Coach, you said it before the game, amateur analysis is a waste of time. Right now, you guys are down 3 points. What's happening on the court?
You know, we got guys that aren't used to being in the game.